And we're live.
Hello.
Giara is here. I'm Yolanda. We are with Harper Therapy here in the Tampa Bay area.
Celebrating February.
It's already February. It's a month of celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Birthdays.
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day is coming up this week. So if you missed our tips for dates, check those out.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the blog and on Facebook Live.
Yes.
So today we are bringing a different topic about taking care of ourselves so that we can take care of our relationship.
Yes. We were kind of bouncing ideas on how to put this in a way that kind of impacts everybody. So we were talking about self-care in the relationship. And February, aside from being Valentine's and birthday months and everything, it's Heart Month. So it's Cardiovascular Awareness Month. And I wanted to start telling everybody, make sure that you make your appointments with your primary care providers because you need to be healthy in order to be a participant, an active participant in the relationship.
And one of the first things that we take a look at when people come in to get help from us here at Harper Therapy is when has been your last checkup, right? Because we want to make sure there are lots of medical things that can impact our emotional and mental health and definitely impact our relationships.
Yes. And we want to make sure that you, in the relationship, you're taking care of your body. You're also keeping an eye out on how your partner is taking care of their body. But within that, also taking care of the heart of the relationship. So today we want to share with you 5 simple pointers to take care of your physical health, take care of your emotional health, and take care of the heart of your relationship. Yeah. The first one is very easy when you see it in paper. It's a little bit more difficult to put in practice, but not impossible. So it's creating routines, creating an activity that you can do together with your partner. It can be walking in the morning or in the afternoon. It can be going to a yoga class together. It can be meditating together, maybe a Zumba class. That way you get a little rhythm into it, biking, doing some sort of physical activity because the healthier you are physically, the stronger you get emotionally.
Well, and then there's the release of endorphins that happens when you are doing a physical activity that is like those feel-good chemicals that help to build the relationship too. So
it connects
it's a win-win. Yes. Yeah.
The second one is when you decide to nurture yourself and you decide to nurture each other in the relationship, there's also a little something you can do at home. Nurture your bodies and nurture your connection. Find a healthy recipe to try out and cook together at least once a week. Mostly whole foods, veggies, something different, something that you're not used to cooking, but you're doing it because you care about yourself and you care about your partner. Yeah. Cooking is always fun.
Cooking is always fun, and doing new things together is, again, really enhancing for the relationship. And trying out different recipes is good. Yeah.
And teamwork. Like, how do you manage 2 people maybe in a tiny kitchen? That tells a lot about how the relationship is. So that's another tip.
And cooking with 2 is so much more fun than cooking alone, right? Or having one partner do the cooking and the other partner doing the cleanup. Doing it both as a team. Right? It's
You're
really
creating something together.
Yeah. And then you get to enjoy it together. It does. Yeah. Made with love.
The third one is keeping a positive perspective when you're approaching each other. Staying positive. We all make mistakes. I mean, no one watching this in here has been mistake free.
No.
So we make big mistakes. And when you approach your mistakes with a positive perspective, knowing that there can be forgiveness, there is space to repair the relationship, you're actually building a stronger heart muscle for your relationship. So that comes with a little bit of being humbled by the situation and saying, you know what, I messed up. I'm going to look at this from the positive side. I learned, I want to move forward, and I'm going to work for it. And that kind of makes a relationship so much stronger.
Oh, yeah, when we're vulnerable enough to accept accountability and responsibility for our mistakes. And when we are facing our partner with some difficult conversations about maybe how our partner made a mistake, doing that with humility and gentleness and kind of thinking, really intentionally thinking about the good aspects of our partner before we enter into this conversation.
Yes, and there's a Facebook Live about self-compassion. Yeah. So look that one up because we need a lot of that in the process of nurturing the relationship.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when we have that, we can give it.
Yes.
Right.
You give all that you have, and you need to have that for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The other one would be building love maps.
Yeah.
I love love maps. Love maps, you can find an app. It's in your Apple Store, your Google Store. It's called the Card Dex map. It's from the Gottman Institute. It gives you questions so you can rediscover each other. You can kind of get to know your partner in a different way, not the same way that you were 23 years ago,
Right.
5 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So that is a good one.
Those love maps are creating a roadmap to your partner's heart, right? And tell me more about your world. I want to be a part of your world. Yeah.
And things change. So learning where those changes happen. And sometimes even for yourself, like,
absolutely.
Where am I regarding this issue or this question?
They're insightful. They're insightful questions both ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the last one, which is my favorite one, is share a 6-second kiss or a 6-second hug or a 6-second staring at each other in the eyes, depending on where you are in the relationship. That gives the other person complete understanding that you are present, that you are there for them, that you are an important part, but also you letting them know I'm sending love and compassion towards you. And that just makes the big heart tick tock.
Yeah. So, family therapist Virginia Satir has this famous quote about us as humans needing at least 12 hugs a day to be healthy.
Yes.
And definitely our partners can be part of those 12 hugs. And in so many of our relationships, we get into that messy middle phase where it's all about, it's time to make the donuts, we get into our ruts and our routines. And even those brief interactions, the hellos, goodbyes, or quick pecks on the cheek. Or a quick hug. So I love the 6 seconds because
it gives you a time to breathe together. And when you synchronize your breath, you're synchronizing your heartbeats, you're synchronizing your bodies and your souls for that moment.
And it allows you to be in that moment with your partner, right? You're present in that moment instead of like, I'm already in the car on the way.
I have to stop here at the grocery store, do that, drop the kids off.
Right.
So those are mainly our 5 big pointers for Heart Month. February is Heart Month. Like we said at the beginning, our main focus is to have healthy individuals in healthy relationships. And we kind of want to use this segue of Heart Month to let you know, check yourselves, go to your primary care physicians, go together, be supportive of each other, but also care for the heart of the relationship.
Yeah. And it's so important to take care of ourselves because then we're able to show up as the best version of ourselves to our relationship. So that means getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, moving our bodies, encouraging our partners to do the same. So if you're looking for some hope and healing in your relationship, if you're stuck in the messy middle, we are here for that. We are here to give you some guidance along that path back to each other and more effective communication and a deeper connection, more intimacy. So give us a call at 813-434-3639. Check out our services at harpertherapy.com. And we will see you next time.
Soon.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Take care.